Let the attack of the awesome begin.
Hello, everybody on planet Earth. I'm your host, Z-Scooter Mike, also known as the Unabama. Welcome to the Attack of the Awesome interviews. Along with me are my awesome co-hosts, Gomer.
Hello!
Pugsley.
Hello.
And Varozenhaka.
Hi.
Well, we are back with another interview, and this is a... Oh, God. I'm going to flub out the introduction, aren't I? Okay. Anyways, I'm just going to try to make this creative as possible here. Alright. So, yeah. I'm going to rap. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, rapping.
No, you're not.
Oh, God.
Yeah, seriously, I'll gladly introduce myself.
There you go.
Yeah.
$5 if you don't rap.
Fine.
With every set.
Let the guest introduce itself.
Greetings, fanboys and fangirls. I'm ERod, and I'm the Blockbuster Buster.
Yay!
Everybody Muppet Flail.
Right on.
There we go. Solved itself. Anyways, we have some questions, and we got about 20 questions collected, and maybe some more in the live stream. And I'll start the first question. So, what is the extent of the Blockbuster Buster's powers?
My powers are limited by the movies that I watch. If you pay attention to the videos, I usually kind of like Mega Man or Kirby absorb whatever powers or abilities are within the film and use it against the movies. And then later on, I can only use abilities of movies that I've reviewed or watched.
Huh.
Well, I just came.
There you go. Yes, sir.
Mega Man
You
idea,
are
honestly.
welcome.
Yeah, Mega Man fanboy here.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, I believe will we ever see another single character centric episode, like an Oliver episode or a Nerdlinger episode?
Yes, there will be one character-centric episode this year in April. I don't want to give away when in April.
Right.
So, how or why did you decide on a hammer?
Oh, okay. When I first decided I wanted to start reviewing, I wanted to come up with a signature weapon, and I noticed that all the reviewers that were popular at the time were using guns. You know, Doug has that, Glock, and Linkara has that flintlock, and AVGN has the zapper. So I decided whatever it was going to be, it wasn't going to be a gun. It was going to be some sort of a melee weapon. And then I decided on the hammer, but it was just a random decision. It wasn't based on anything. It's not a movie reference of any sort. But a lot of people have told me that I remind them of Hanseo from Old Boy. There's a scene, he wears the black suit, and there's a scene where he picks up a hammer and he fights a bunch of guys during a continuous shot in a hallway for about 4 minutes with a hammer. And a lot of people were saying, oh, you're doing it to reference that movie. No, a big coincidence, but I'm flattered that I'm being compared to the character.
Sweet. Not enough hammer people going around. I think it's just what you and Nash with the hammers.
well, my hammer controls thunder.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that question.
I'm surprised no one just took my idea of stealing stuff from Star Wars.
No, nobody.
Too easy. Or rather, no more heroes, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, next question.
Okay. since getting picked up by Channel Awesome, have you gotten to know any other California contributors, I think?
That's actually Channel Awesome. CA is Channel
Oh.
Yeah. They just have the unfortunate implications of also being abbreviation for California.
The only people that work on the site that I talk to every great now and then are Rob Walker and Holly Brown, and I have talked to Film Brain a lot. There's no plans for a crossover or anything in the near future, but I've talked to him a lot, and we've joked back and forth, and we get along. And I get along pretty well with Linkara. Every time I need to know anything about the site, or if I just don't know anything about computers or whatnot, he's usually the first guy to respond and help me out. So he's a great ambassador to the website, unofficial ambassador. Like, you know, if somebody's unclear as to how to behave as a producer, he's usually the first person to respond and help you out and advise you. So thanks, Lewis, if you're listening.
Yay.
Cool. All right, let's see. Given that Transformers 2 was your first year anniversary episode, can we expect Transformer 3 for the second year anniversary?
Bae! I'm sorry, the answer is yes.
Oh, boy.
Goody.
All right. Do you frequently go on the forums of that kind of classes? And if so, who would you say is your favorite person that contributes there?
I don't do forums. I don't do social networking websites. I don't do any of that. If a fan emails me directly, I will happily answer them. I answer 90% of all the emails that I get, but I just don't do the whole, you know, social networking stuff. That's not me.
Which part of the video making process do you think is the most difficult?
Oh, man. Right now I'm good. The most difficult, believe it or not, was coloring the title cards for me. But I have a title card artist now, whose name is Ohania. God bless her. She does my title cards now, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. But everything else, to me, is second nature. It's not a chore to me. It doesn't seem like a job. It's just something that I do naturally. I've been working on video making since I was 11. So it's just something that it doesn't seem like a big task. When I describe it to people, they go, holy crap, how you get all that done in a week? But to me, it's like second nature.
That's cool.
Yay.
What has been your favorite method of posting a movie post review?
My favorite method, and it was the most surprising one, it was during the Spawn video where I destroyed the actual Spawn case. It wasn't a case that I made myself. This was a real thing, using a sledgehammer, and it just exploded into a million pieces. And I didn't expect such a dramatic effect, so when I cut it together, I ended up, making it and turning it in slow motion, and I showed it 3 times because it was so freaking spectacular. Again, it was a big surprise. I didn't expect it. I knew it was going to break. I didn't expect it to explode and like pieces to shatter and fly in every direction. It was I was very proud of that.
Awesome. Let's see. Next question is, will we ever find out the backstories of your supporting characters?
Well, I've been doing commentaries and talking about, how I came up with them. Other than that, I don't plan to reveal like any secret origin stories on any of them. There will be this year. There's going to be a big special episode, which I don't want to give away, which will reveal a lot about the Blockbuster Buster's origins. But again, it is coming this year. But I don't want to say when.
Okay.
All right. Saw some news that Harsum Singh is going to be doing the Samurai Jack movie.
I haven't heard any news that the movie is happening. What I've heard is that Tarzan Singh is saying that he's interested in doing a Samurai Jack film. That's all I've heard, that he's interested in doing it. I know that the rights to Samurai Jack have reverted back to Cartoon Network. Warner Brothers had them, and they were kind of in talks of doing a movie, but they didn't make it in time, so the rights reverted back to Cartoon Network. But I really don't think Tarzan is the right person to direct it. Hopefully they'll find somebody better than him. But yeah, I just want them to finish the show. I just want to see the ending of the show, whether it be in a cartoon or in a movie. That's all I want.
That's all anyone wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will we ever let me screw that all up there.
Yes.
Will we ever see the return of She-Ra? Oh,
Yes. Yes, that's happening this year.
cool.
Ah.
Have you ever fought Blockbuster the Batman villain?
I'm sorry?
These questions are odd. Have you ever fought Blockbuster the Batman villain?
Oh, have I ever fought him? No.
Yes.
No. We shared an ice cream sundae, one sundae, 2 straws, but that was it.
Just the
There was-
answer I was looking
there
for.
There was no fighting. He everybody perceives him as such a bad man, but he's a sweetheart in real life.
Did he ever call back?
Did he go?
You know what? That bastard. I didn't mention it. He did not.
Oh, he's such a great person.
Damn,
Did he ever
now
go
I'm
back?
gonna
That bastard? No,
I'm
he didn't.
gonna have serious thoughts in my mind. He was a good guy until you brought that up.
Oh, the only one thing he didn't do, he didn't go back. All right.
Best reaction ever.
Yep.
Actually, before we go on to the next one, Lace the Watcher asks, which Blockbuster? Was it the first or the second one?
Oh. Good question.
The second one.
I didn't think of that.
The second one. 2.5.
There you go.
Okay, that answers it.
Are you happy, comic book person? Are you happy?
Okay. Oh,
Worst
Slack.
review
Okay,
ever.
I got it now.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm going to move on to the next question. Okay. Are there any movies that you refuse to review despite fan requests?
Oh, I have a hilarious one for you. Are you ready?
Okay.
Schindler's List.
What?
Oh, come on!
Are you ready? No, but this is the funny. Are you ready? That wasn't the funny part. Are you ready? Because the person that asked me to review it sent me this really well-written essay about how the movie took this sad, terrible moment in history and just marketed it and turned it into this, like, money-making device. And it was so well-written. So the argument existed. It was there. But I'm like, I got no jokes for this.
You can't make jokes
Wow.
for this list, can you?
Sorry, I got no
only have
jokes for
one.
this. I'm sorry. I see what you're saying. I respect what you're saying, but I got no jokes for this. If somebody can make it funny, it ain't me.
Hitler's pissed.
Oh, God.
Wow.
So I regretfully declined the funny internet review of Schindler's List.
Oh, man.
Okay,
Anything
recently,
possible?
Okay, continue.
recently, Conspiracy Guy made a video claiming that you were secretly Thor. Can you confirm this?
I'm not actually Thor. I am Rodriguez. I'm ERod. I am the Hispanic god of el Dios de Trueno, if you want the actual Spanish term for it. god of dancing and good rhythm.
What's the Spanish term for it?
You're related to Ricky Martin then.
I'm not quite that much. He's an assimilated Puerto Rican.
Ah.
What's the Spanish term again? For
I'm sorry?
what's the Spanish term again? I didn't catch it.
Okay, el Dios de Trueno.
Okay, gotcha. So I kind
There you
of
go. Airbrush that on the side of your car.
yeah, with an awesome picture of you.
Nobody shirtless with Princess Leia at my feet, calling down thunder, and it says El
That
Dios
shit
de
right
Trueno.
there.
There's a
And
hit.
nobody will ever mess with your car. They know it means
no.
business.
Yes.
Famous with that car? No
Now,
way.
Yeah. Now, based on your answer to the first question, would I be correct in assuming that you're a gamer?
No, I am not a gamer. I am one of those. While I'm very critical about movies, I am one of those people that's just really easily impressed with video games. You guys are gonna laugh at me, but my criterion for a good video game. This is how pathetic I am. My criterion for a good video game is if I can move the character from left to right, killing everything in sight, I'm all right.
So you're a Contra player.
That's all. Yeah, pretty much. If
Nothing wrong with that.
Don't get me wrong. I like to solve puzzles. I like to think, but if I can't move beyond the first screen without easily figuring it out, I'm done with it. Yeah, and I also have no perception for first shooter games. So if I get in a Halo party, I'm the first guy stuck behind the rock. I don't know. I don't understand how to move around. I don't get it. I get really, really, really lost in the first-person shooters.
Oh man.
If I'm playing GoldenEye, I'm the guy stuck in the bathroom. You got the reference.
Yes.
Oh
You
wow.
got the reference. I am talking to gamers.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, definitely.
Okay. Next
Next
question.
question time. So, given your superhero-like characteristics, have you ever done battle against the Amanda Hagen?
No.
No.
Don't want to deal with
Do
Hagen,
you
huh?
want
No.
to do battle?
Just no.
Just
never
no.
else?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I've actually got to remember to kill some of her minions. They sent me pears in that fruit basket. God damn it. Yeah, and anybody who's laughing probably has seen the Raspberry Ripe review.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I just thought it was funny you were
Yeah.
complaining about pears, and now I have no idea what's going on anymore.
His cock reaches
Well,
to
I
out
don't like pears.
in space.
Yes. But
Anyways, next question, which would be Rosen's.
All right. How many copies of a movie do you usually go through to get just the right take for busting it?
I have really, really, really good memory. I remember stuff from when I was 5 years old, so I only have to watch the movies once to, just remember all the details. I go through it and I take notes and whatnot.
When you actually just like how many takes does it take to get the right shot to when you're destroying it?
Oh, excuse me. No, just once. I only do it once.
Huh.
I do a lot of rehearsal beforehand, but on camera I only do it once.
oh.
Clever.
So you're dealing with a
All right, so are you a member of one of the more well-known fandoms? For example, Trekkies, Hoovians, Bronies, Furries, etc.
I guess you could say that I'm a weed night.
a brown coat.
What?
Brown coat. Firefly fan.
Well,
Yeah,
not
from
necessarily.
there you
It said
go.
Midnight, so it could be more
Hey.
than just Firefly.
It'd be Buffy and Angel and all that.
yeah,
Yeah,
Joss
see?
Whedon.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
Nope.
Nope, Avengers Assemble.
Exactly.
How do you decide which upcoming movies will be featured on the casting couch?
I'm sorry, could you please repeat the question?
How do you decide which upcoming movies will be featured on the casting couch?
Okay, definitely something that has to do with fandom, and something that there's a lot of speculation of, and that it's a movie that will potentially come out. I generally don't like to do movies, or do a casting couch on a television show that there's no way they're going to make a movie out of. It's just not very popular. I try to make the casting couch episode as appealing to as many people as possible. So, yeah, I try to boil it down to whatever seems to be getting a lot of attention, through all the Hollywood trades and stuff like that, whatever properties or whatever companies are like, if they buy a certain property that's, pretty popular and it talks about doing it. If I would have been doing if I would have been the Blockbuster Buster back when they bought the rights to Samurai Jack, I probably would have done a casting couch on that. But since they lost the rights and it doesn't seem like it's going to happen, then I probably won't be doing it.
Speaking of the casting couch, our last question, which was submitted from the That Guy with the Glasses forums, it reads, Hey, ERod, love your show, and I really enjoy your count of cartoons that could work as movies. My question relates to that. I don't know if you are aware, but when Kim Possible was still on air, there was a rumor that Disney wanted to make a live-action film out of it. My question for you is, do you think a live-action Kim Possible movie could work? Secondly, who would you cast as Kim, Ron, Shigo, and Dr. Dragon?
Yes, I think a movie could work. I think one of the elements of Impossible that works really well is not just the humor, but the delivery. I think Impossible has some of the best voice direction out there in animation, as far as, because the characters have such a very witty, very fast style delivery. It's almost like Phyllis Diller. Phyllis Diller delivers so many punchlines so fast that you watch her stand up a second time and you catch jokes you might have missed the first time. Geez, who would I cast? It's kind of, I think as Ron and Kim, I want to get new actors. I want to get young actors who are fresh and who are not famous and who are not spoiled by Hollywood, or just want to be good actors. Yeah, the same way they casted the Harry Potter movies. They grabbed 3 actors who were not stars, who were unknown, who were kids, who were real kids, and they got them to play kids, like Harry Potter and Ron and Hermione are in the books. And that's why it works, because they weren't stars. But I think that this is one of the few cases where I feel that for the other 2 characters, the voiceover actors just, emulate them so perfectly that I would probably go with John DiMaggio and Nicole Sullivan to play Shigo and Dr. Draken. Because, physically, you could put the makeup on them and make them look like the characters and the wigs and the costumes, and they're the voices, and I am very confident that they could play them physically if they wanted to.
Interesting. This reminds me of Fairly Odd Parents, where they went to a live-action movie, and it turned out really bad.
Yeah.
Well, we heard they cast George Costanza.
There is an episode of Kim Possible making fun of the whole concept of making Kim Possible into a movie. It's called The Mallrat Will Be Computer Animated, or CG. And they have these really spoiled, idiotic... Yeah. Great title. It's a great episode. And they have these 2 phony Hollywood actors following Kim and Ron around, learning about them so they can play them in the movie. And of course they have no idea how to play them, but because they're famous, they casted them in the movie. It's really funny. It's a great commentary, and it shows what could be, how badly it could go if they made a movie. Because there's so much charm and so much heart in that show. I don't know. It could work, but it would have to be something like the first, Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie, where it's a fan making a movie for the fans, and you can see, even it's not the best movie in the world, but my God, it has so much heart and so much love for Spider-Man that, makes the fans love it as well.
Cool. Anyways, that's all the questions that we got written down.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It's been
Pleasure.
been very awesome, my man.
No, if you guys excuse me, I gotta call Blockbuster back. I don't know. You guys got me thinking about him. I gotta make sure that everything is cool between us.
Okie dokie. Well, oh God, I'm just flubbed up now. Okay, that has been.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry and don't rap.
I won't rap. I promise you.
See how I did that? See what I did there? Yeah, I went full circle. We started with the rap and ended with. All right,
There you go.
That's the ending. All right, thank you so much. You guys are great. I'll catch you next time.
Yes.
Goodbye. Have a nice evening.
Thank you, sir.
I'm
Take care,
ERod.
man.
I'm the Blockbuster Buster. Goodbye.
I'm speechless.
That was fun.
That's fine.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me. Take me out to the black, tell them I ain't coming back. Burn the land and boil the sea. You can't take the sky from me. There's no place I can be since I found serenity. You can't take the sky from me.